locate 3 women who have gone missing from different parts of Trinidad on Tuesday. Beating over housework, fireman goes to prison. A firefighter who came home and put a beating on a woman over housework will spend the next 2 months in prison. Man charged with keeping missing girl 14 at his home. An 18-year-old man is expected to appear before a Tunapuna magistrate today, charged with harboring a child. What the hell is this? Licensing offices fully reopened, but licensing offices across the country have now fully reopened, but persons are still required to pre-book appointments. And time running out for Stefan Prasad is living on borrowed time. Lawyer who defended Abdul Malik has died. The death of an artist. Library settled. The PNM has all 41 candidates. Body in burnt car, but wife refuses to believe. Burglar blames COVID-19 for his crime. And they're holding us to ransom. So these are some of the stories making way in the Express at this time. In the Newsday, let's see what's going on. PM, renewables can spur diversification. Almost 300 out of quarantine in the next few days. Photos are okay. Phil Simmons, racism is not nice to face. No return date yet for Padarat. Culture Minister to increase COVID-19 safety measures. 2 charged with sexual offenses against minors. BP $1 trillion needed to reduce global warming. Rambarat tells Mark no quarrying at Aripo. TNT 68 ICC member countries condemn U.S. order. Woman assisting with Canupia murder probe. Top cop prevented from firing retiring cop on murder charge. TTMA pursues a strategic return to business. Garcia, SCA date will not change. Second Churchill-Roosevelt Highway accident victim dies. Mahasabha disbands WhatsApp groups at schools. Excuse me. Princestown, $100 extra lessons cancelled. Murdered father, daughter to be buried on Friday. Conservationist reassesses historical figures. Illegal quarry shut down in Las Lomas. Nurses prepare forceful protests. Again. Wrecker back in San Fernando from Monday. And these are some of the stories in the Newsday. Let's see what's happening in the Guardian. The Guardian can so. Let's see if this will change. What's going on with the Guardian? Is this some kind of new look or something? I wonder. Hold a sec for me. To apologize. The only thing I'm seeing for The Guardian here is the headline, and it says concrete grave. So that's it for our online papers for today, June 25th, Thursday, June 25th, 2020. You're locked onto the street 919 FM. This is the Titans of Democracy. It's Free Up Yourself Thursday. And I'm going to open the lines for a bit. Let's see here. So keep it locked. I'll be right back. Open up the lines in a little bit.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. Good. That's, boy, pressure. Ah.
1 2 1
Yeah.
2.
Good. Lol. Let me say good morning to all. Good morning to you, Bruce.
Good morning,
Good
Sharon.
morning, good morning, good morning. You know, when you're late and you're trying to reach, I don't know why some of these drivers, if they know they come in to exercise on the road, they're driving at 2 miles per hour. But thank you, Lord, for reaching safe and sound. Waking up in the land of the living. God, I have on some earphones here, Jesus Christ. Blood pressure.
See how this. Yeah, and apparently, like, I don't know what's going on with the online Guardian now. They do over the thing, so.
Oh. So where you reach Guardian?
I couldn't read the Guardian. I can't read the Guardian. All I did was read the headline, which is concrete grave. I know which has to do with the businessman from Carnage that they found in a concrete grave in Tobago. Jai, yeah. See what coming up? Click read more. No, I'm not going to tell you to click that. You're going to up in our canal.
No, well, this is how it is.
Yeah, but that is it.
Well, that must be it.
Yeah, but the news ain't even relevant in the sense as what they're giving us is hardly local stuff there.
Well, they probably don't want us to read anything.
Well, okay, maybe stop reading it.
So we read it? That's all. All right. All right, all kind of thing, these things looking like cartoon thing. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. Let me say good morning. Good morning to you, Bruce.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning to everybody. What happened to New Orleans? Okay.
You saw that latest, well, it is domestic violence with the woman.
Which one?
It's in the Rastavan.
No, I hear people talking about it. I know it must be on the phone. You know, I have 1,000,001. Right now, my storage is extremely low, dangerously low. I had to sit down and take out. I ain't able.
I just delete things because sometimes too much stuff just come to the phone. Way too much stuff.
I ain't able. So I understand, guys. Hey, what a scenery in the back of us. Wow, nice. So Granger won the election, or?
Well, that is what some of the stories that I've been seeing. That is what it suggests.
I'm trying to find out.
Make sure not my email.
Oh yes.
I think I need to change this this one. Coming and going.
Okay, all right. Well, I seen something saying, there's my email. All right, nice. So, today's the 24th. Yes, today was the 24th. Today's the 25th of June, 2020. So I see report declares Granger APNU winners of Guyana elections. Georgetown, Guyana, Chief Elections Officer Keith Lowenfield Tuesday submitted his report to the chairperson of the Guyana Elections Commission, GCOM, showing that the ruling coalition, a partnership for national unity, had won the disputed March 2nd regional and general elections. In his letter to the GCOM chairperson, retired Justice Claudette Singh, the chief elections officer said that he had taken note of the guidance of the Court of Appeal in the preparation of my report under Section 96 of the Representation of Peoples Act. He said that his report contains a table showing the credible and valid votes cast in accordance with the Representation of the Peoples Act. In his first report to GCOM earlier this month, Lowenfield had claimed that the results did not meet the standard of fair and credible elections. In other words, approximately 55% of all votes cast for general elections stand to be impacted due to either anomaly and or voter impersonation. When you say when you say voter impersonation, Bruce, explain to me what that means. I wonder if it's the same thing, right? I want the actual meaning. I wonder if it's the same thing that I am feeling or unreconciled ballot boxes. Specifically, 7.2% of the votes cast were impacted by anomalies, 39.2% were impacted by voter impersonation, 3.4% impacted by both anomalies, irregularities, and voter impersonation, and 5.7% impacted by unreconciled ballot boxes, he wrote then. Number 3, right.
So you could take off 2.
Right.
Nice. So voter impersonation, also sometimes called in-person voter fraud, is a form of electoral fraud in which a person who is eligible to vote in an election votes more than once, or a person who is not eligible to vote does so by voting under the name of an eligible voter.
Based on its calculation, the coalition APNU will have 33 seats in the National Assembly, with the PPPC gaining 31 seats and the parties on the joint lists gaining 1 seat. The final report to the chair and members of the commission differ from the total vote recount. Today is Free Yourself Tuesday, but I've been hearing, following, reading, and people have been calling, asking questions, and so on. And I decided today I want us to deal with this a little bit, and I'll tell you why. You see, this pattern, if we are not responsible, and if we do not do the right things, can just filter straight here in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you all something. When persons who decide to themselves that they want power by all means, they will do anything for that power. Let's go to the headline news and come back.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon, Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 6 a.m. headlines on the street 919 FM, courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, Probe into fuel shipment to Venezuela now closed, says Energy Minister. High Court prevents police commissioner from dismissing police officer charged for murder. Overseas,
Qantas Airlines in Australia set to cut 6,000 more jobs due to the coronavirus pandemic.
and those were the morning's headlines, courtesy Green Dot Limited. Our major newscast comes up at 7. I am Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Better?
Not now. So we are back. Better. I will have to work with it like that. This Isaiah, go listen to me. Isaiah, put my headphones in the car. Leave it right there. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. Despite I'm not hearing it so good with this Mickey Mouse thing I put in my ears, yeah?
Oh, Lord.
But, yeah, so I read that because we're in the election season. And I'm noticing a trend. And, you know, if you stay quiet, it will come pass. It may pick up something, anything, and run with it. Let me tell Trinidad and Tobago something. Cambridge Analytica is well alive in this country. Well alive in this country. And just as they say, talk about the African young men. I'm going to go back and get a clip and I want to play it this morning. I want to tell people something. Hold your calls, guys. We're going to the ads after. We have 2 minutes and counting. When you sell yourself cheap, you will never ever be respected. Remember, I tell you that. And when we do things and feel that, oh, I could get on bad and I could do this and I could do that, you are only being used for a while and then you'll be discarded. But like that's a trend for today. That's how we operate. That's what we know. And it would not stop. 'Cause all you have to promise a man that I'll give you some of this in this bag. And once he knows his money is in that bag, apparently some of us or some of you, will do anything to get that, what you think is in the bag. Trinidad and Tobago, think about what you're doing. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I told Bruce when I walked in here this morning, I'm not in the mood to talk. I could take some music this morning. I'm not in the mood to talk. We're failing ourselves as a society. We'll be back. Don't shift your dial.
They talk.
You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
What are you sleeping on? Did you know that you may be sleeping on dead skin cells, dust mites, and bodily fluids? Do you suffer with aches, pain, stiffness, and other sleep disorders? Studies show that you should replace your mattress every 7 to 10 years for better health, better support, and a better night's sleep. Visit a sleep center today at Quartz and find the perfect mattress for you. Quartz, bringing value home.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
This Friday, it's Calypso Night on Iwer Stage, featuring
I'm Charlene Hendrickson, 4 times National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago.
And I am Lady Wonder, twice-time National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago.
And guess what? On Friday, June 26th, we sisters will be on Iwer Stage live. Friday, June 26, 2020, 7 p.m. Tune in, Iwer Stage live. Not just one queen, but two queens. You're getting twice. So hear what? Bring your snacks.
Yes.
Bring your pledge. Bring your money. Bring everything and come. You will be entertained again. Past guys, so present guys. So you might be lucky to get a touch of something fresh. Where Iwer Stage, the boss, you're in Soca Monarch International, Neil, Iwer, George, Iwer Stage, sisters, family.
streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage. This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution, with over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy. We specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the street, 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the street, 919 FM.
Time. It waits for no one. Now is the time to transform our economy. Now is the time to get our nation back to work and create 50,000 sustainable jobs. This Thursday night, our economy is on the ballot live.
Live.
The United National Congress virtual campaign
Live.
This Thursday night, log on, tune in to the political leaders' plan to jumpstart the economy. This Thursday night, on the ballot live on this station,
Live.
7:30 p.m. Now is the time to create 50,000 sustainable jobs. Visit uncplan2020.com. Now is the time.
Join us as we prepare to get TNT working again.
This Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. The United National Congress virtual campaign
Live.
Now is the time.
Yo,
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance, beat all talk.
Go check the supermarket and buy a prepaid kit. You need to get help. Simply install yourself. Time for activation. WhatsApp with no hesitation. Get 15 days free and HBO for 50. Turn on DirecTV. Easy as. Get your prepaid TV. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Turn on DirecTV. Easy as. Get your prepaid TV. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3 to get DirecTV prepaid. Buy your kit in store. WhatsApp 390-3288. Visit DirecTVCaribbean.com to activate. Turn on no drama TV with DirecTV.
Turn on DirecTV.
Unstoppable means nothing holding you back. True mobile freedom. No buffering in your binging. No pauses in your playlists. No lag in your live streams. More instant in your Instagram and more blazing in your browsing. Unstoppable means unlimited speed. Introducing TNT's biggest mobile data plans ever from B-Mobile. More data, more speed, and more value. And always on super fast 4G LTE all the time. Visit us online, in-store, or call us on 824-8788 to level up your mobile plan today.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Church radio will never be the same again. Join the Church of the Firstborn Assembly with Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sundays and from 9 p.m. to midnight on Wednesdays right here on the street 919 FM. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. First Citizens Bank account number 795222. For more information, call 753-1113. Psalm 46 verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Log on to the church's website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real talk on the street 919 FM.
Trinidad and Tobago. We're back. Now I ain't so good at this. Oh, today is really free yourself with Judith. Oh gosh. Let me again thank the Lord for reaching us safe and sound. Let me, Trinidad and Tobago. It's either you stand for something or you just fall for absolutely nothing. Let me just say to you, we're live on the street 919 FM. You can go on Facebook and see us live there, or you can go to Iwer TV on YouTube and get us live there this morning. You know, I'm really disappointed this morning, eh? I'm really a disappointed person this morning, but all I want to say here is that if we don't watch ourselves and if we don't practice to do the right things, we may just end up like Guyana. Well, let me tell Trinidad and Tobago something. A friend of mine about a month ago told me that there is a bunch of young people that is being brought in to a particular organization to defame or defame other young African persons in the PNM. And I've been sitting and watching and listening to see how factual it is. And I saw it with my 2 eyes. We don't care what we say or what we do to one another. We don't care where we do it. But I want to tell some of you all who are encouraging it, what in meet you certainly will not pass you. Remember that. I want to ask this morning that we deal with issues and facts. And I want to ask that when you call in, please be mindful that there are other people waiting to make their comments. Right? I've been getting complaints about some people who taken long, and they have no consideration. I'm seeing it this morning. I'm asking people to be mindful of other persons who want to make a contribution. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Miss Sharon. How are you this morning?
Boy, a dear, but a dear.
Yes.
How are you?
And I feel your pain. I'm also feeling the same pain too after listening to the Guyana results last night on the TV. And it's still not settled as yet.
It's going on so long. It's March, April, May, June. We head into July.
Well, it is well disturbing. I know it's one in our Caribbean neighbors and all this sort of thing, you know. But I'm very disappointed too. And what I'm also disappointed with is our 91.9. I hope Mr. Iwer George, the boss, and maybe the management staff is listening.
Wait, Mr. Tobago, I don't want us to go down the line of bashing the radio station.
No, I'm not bashing.
Okay. What happened there? Mount St. George, where you going? Yes, Jenny, morning.
Hi, morning, Felix. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Months in the night, 1.9 million female warriors, Mr. Chance, our guru, Mr. Tapuna. Miss Felix, we had a beautiful experience that ended with from the essay competition and ended in the presentation last Saturday, and we saw the hope and we saw future for Trinidad and Tobago in our youth, because they will be going on to do the essay and then into secondary life. And I saw I would have read the essays and I would have saw the intelligence of our young people, and I feel heartened by that. And it is just sad that there are some who are misguided and they feel they're doing the right thing. However, I hope when they look back at what was said or how they behave, because social media gives you that opportunity now that you could look back at things that you would have done. I hope they will reflect within themselves and realize that the road that they're on is not really the right way to go. It may be prosperous in the short term, but when you have long-term goals and you have the bigger picture, you will realize that the way that you're moving is not the right way to go. And it's very disheartening because it's our children. Just as the children on Saturday were our children, the children in any other space is also our children. And it's just disheartening to see. And I feel very heavy-hearted this morning because I'm a mother. And Ms. Felix, have a blessed morning. Bye.
Thank you very much. From St. George, you're back?
Yes, Miss Sharon, I am.
What happened there?
No, Mama, like the bunny finished because I was holding for a while you were talking.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, what has happened is that yesterday, well, about 2 days in the week earlier, Tobago wasn't getting no connection with not even your program. Yesterday, Pastor Google was there with two young men. They had a very, very beautiful program. After the 1 o'clock news, nothing. The station not connecting or whatever is the problem. I don't know what is the problem, so I'm saying they have to rectify it because Tobago is being blanked off. But in the evening at the 4 o'clock time, you're having this program going on the same radio station from 4 o'clock till 7 o'clock in the night. And the other programs during the course of the day, we're not hearing nothing in Tobago here. Something is wrong somewhere.
So, just now.
Yes, go ahead.
Just now. So, you on mornings, the program on. Because on mornings, we get problems too, you know. On mornings, we get a lot of calls at the station off the air.
Definitely.
But remember, we work with an internet connection.
Yeah, but
I'm not making any excuses, but we work with an internet connection, and some of the times even the Facebook and the YouTube sometimes follow because they're the internet connection. But I will bring it up. I will talk to them.
Yeah, they have to upgrade because in the evening program there, which is a program I don't really listen because I'm not making no comment about it either. And the program is on for 3 hours straight, but during the course of the day when there are other good programs, we're not getting anything. So something has to be done somewhere.
All right, I will express your concern. I will.
All right, Miss Sharon. So you all have a blessed day. Morning, Mr. Bruce. Morning, Mr. and Mrs. Regis. I haven't heard from you all a long time. And goodly and godly Prime Minister. Stand firm, Prime Minister, in spite of all the things that is being said and done. You are there, and I'm saying that we're not going to be like Guyana, because God is in full control here in Trinidad and Tobago. And we, the praying souls, and those who are PNM, as they call us, PNM fanatic, because nobody else is no fanatic. We are going to stand firm and ask our Lord to do what is he thinks that is right, which is putting you back as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, that we should move on for the next 5 years and on in a proper managerial governance. I'm going.
Mr. Archer, good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Go ahead, dear. I had to fight up to hear you. I forget my headphones.
You're up on another forum.
Eh?
I hear you on another forum. And some bring it and some. You're wonderful. Good morning, Lucy.
Morning, Mr. Archer, morning.
How things going? Well, you and the daddy, how daddy going? I studying daddy, you know.
Everything nice with daddy, man.
All right. If he was going to be, would have given some pakoti and so on.
You don't like that.
Right. Dr. Keith Rowley, Mr. and Mrs. Rowley, good morning. Mr. and Mrs. Redwich, good morning. Mommy Sauce, good morning. How are you doing, girl? Long and good to say address here, you know. Mr. Dennis, Chief Secretary, good morning. Mrs. Celestine, good morning. Political leader of the Tobago Council. Sharon and Bruce.
Yes, sir.
So what we get told our young people? It is young people. I'm calling on the boss himself. Don't allow people to try to mash up what you catch your tail to build. You catch your nenen to get this radio station going. Your radio station start going. Between 2010 to 2015, people didn't want to advertise on the radio at all, on the radio station. Now they're looking to take it over for a certain time. Because what they do before, I always say, what somebody do before, expect for them to do again. Now, Sharon,
yes.
I'm not condemning anybody. But when we have talk shows who people look up to, and you allow certain foolishness to take place, your grade will fall. Because I want to congratulate a young fella by the name of Karim. I can't remember Karim what. Karim, you did well. Don't allow people to suck you into foolishness, to nonsense. If they send people for you, you just leave them alone. First answer from a real rock. And anybody who could get you vexed, Karim, could control you. And I like how you sit and listen. And don't get yourself in no foolishness, because you are a leader and people looking up to you. And the way you behave is how you lead. So Karim, again, congratulations to you. And Mr. Iwer George, you are the boss himself. I beg you please. I beg you please. Please, brother, control your station, because people will tell you or force you or try to buy you out for certain things, for you to remove certain people from your station, for certain foolishness to take place on the station like other stations. Does not listen to certain station because of a set of nonsense, negative things. This is Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. George. I love you, my friend. You're my friend. I know you a long time. I know you from since I come in Point, staying in Church Street in Point. I know you from there. I know Blue Boy. I know Blue Boy parents. I know you. I know part of your parents. Brother, you're a black man. Don't allow people to feel black. You could do black people anything or do anything in black people's homes. Mr. George, you are the people that other people aspiring to be like you. So brother, control your station and don't allow other people to come into things. I want to say one thing again. Our people in Trinidad and Tobago are telling you, African people have one thing in Trinidad and Tobago that the other race wants, and it is political power. Please, I'm begging all you young people in the East-West corridor, try to be proud with political power. Because if political power get away from the hand of the African people, Crapo smoke with pipe, if the Crapo could find it.
But let me just say this. I want all you to leave Iwer out of this. Take Iwer away from this. Take the station out of this. We're talking about young people. Because if this didn't happen, we wouldn't know how some or that particular young person is thinking. So here what I want you to do. Make your comment. Leave the station and Iwer out of this. Because here what? Whatever happened at this station yesterday is one thing. But the Facebook post is what I am alluding to. I am not interested what happened on the show that you heard on the radio. That wasn't as bad as what we're hearing on the Facebook post, the live. That the gentleman kept on and called another African man like himself some names. And I want to comment the other gentleman. He stood he kept his course. I am not interested in the station thing with that, and I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. So I don't want anybody to call to talk about Iwer and to talk about this one. I am talking about the young person's behavior. And not only that, the young person's behavior. Young people in general, the behavior. So I want to really open the lines to hear from some young people in the 7 o'clock hour. You don't have to be a political follower. But I'm really concerned to know exactly what they want to see. Deep South, good morning.
Good morning to you, Miss Felix. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
And Bruce, good morning to you.
Morning, my brother, morning.
And to all of Trinidad and Tobago, pleasant good morning to you. Well, Miss Sharon, this radio station, I love this radio station. I with this radio station since this radio station was in Point Forte. I don't even know if you could remember that. The only voice I just hear on this radio now, I believe, and I used to hear it when it was in Point Forte, is Mommy Sauce. I did tell you how long I with this radio. I love this radio station. So, you know, it had things will happen, and me blaming no radio station, but I blaming people who call themselves leaders and youth, and want to come on a program, disrespect the host, disrespect the person who you're having a conversation with. The guest. I have a real problem with that, and them talking about us have so much of followers. You know, it have a young lady what was in the studio before everything take place. So she are all very disrespectful.
And she's older than the young man.
You understand?
But Deep South, let me tell you what I have a serious problem with. And some people may get upset with me, but let me tell you what I have a serious problem with. You know, after these people leave here, they went and make a live and well bash the station.
I saw the live up to this morning.
The same station that you come on. Let me tell Trinidad and Tobago something this morning. Go ahead and make your contribution. I'll go talk after.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. I feel so ashamed, Miss Felix. I feel embarrassed, you know, to see where this thing take place, you know. You understand? Because they come to disrespect the people, you know. You understand? And I ask myself, wow, this is what we have as young people, activists or leaders to call themselves? Miss Felix, let me tell you something. I get diarrhea with that yesterday. I get diarrhea. And I don't want to attack no host or no radio station. No. You see, let me tell you something. I would glad to know it have programs for young people. But when I see this is the quality of young people that we produce in here and they're calling themselves leaders, a shame. Miss Felix, you know my mouth easy to slip. And by anger, I don't understand that young lady and young gentleman yesterday. So I will say have a good morning.
Thank you very much. Let me tell all of this. I work on this station. I'm here for how long, Bruce?
From
2012.
Between 9 to 10 years.
That's about
2012.
About 2012.
It's 12 you come. Well, right. I was here 11. From 11, you came here a year
Somewhere,
after.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And let me tell Trinidad and Tobago, this is the station that gave me a voice. Before coming here to work, this is the station I would have called, besides calling on another station before, I would have called that persons would know who I am. And despite what, I'm not going to sit down and allow anybody to come to mash it up in terms of cuss out the station and malign it. I'm not going to allow that. We're going to the ads, we'll be back.
Street.
The official station that defends the nation.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Time. It waits for no one. Now is the time to transform our economy. Now is the time to get our nation back to work and create 50,000 sustainable jobs. This Thursday night, our economy is on the ballot live. The United National Congress virtual campaign
live.
This Thursday night, log on, tune in to the political leaders' plan to jumpstart the economy. This Thursday night, on the ballot live on this station,
live,
7:30 p.m. Now is the time to create 50,000 sustainable jobs. Visit uncplan2020.com. Now is the time.
Join us as we prepare to get TNT working again.
This Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. The United National Congress virtual campaign
live.
Now is the time.
It's time to unfollow 2G speeds. Switch to B-Mobile and enjoy always on 4G LTE. Get a free 30-day trial with 25 gigabyte data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Plus 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in store. Paying for 4G and getting 2G? Come test drive always on 4G LTE. Switch to B-Mobile and get a free 30-day trial with 25 gigabyte data, free WhatsApp, free talk, and more. Plus get 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in store.
This Friday, it's Calypso Night on Iwer Stage, featuring
I'm Charlene Hendrickson, 4 times National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago.
And I am Lady Wonder, twice-time National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago.
And guess what? On Friday, June 26th, we sisters will be on Iwer Stage live. Friday, June 26, 2020, 7 p.m. Tune in, Iwer Stage live. Not just one queen, but two queens. You're getting twice. So hear what? Bring your snacks.
Yes.
Bring your pledge. Bring your money. Bring everything and come. You will be entertained again. Past guys, so present guys. So you might be lucky to get a touch of something fresh. Where Iwer Stage, the boss, the reigning soca monarch international, Neil Iwer George. Iwer Stage, sisters, family.
streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage.
Hello, this is Pastor Charles from the Upper Room Ministry. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM every Wednesday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for a time of prayer and intercession. I want you to know that we are going to have a TIME time in the presence of God, lifting up our nation, lifting up our families in prayer. I'm looking forward to, my God, for you to join with me. Praise God, every Wednesday, praise God, praying for our nation, praying for our families, praying for our children. Join with me every Wednesday at 12 midnight. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM. God bless you.
Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Oliver's Club, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. 6:48 a.m. and we go back to take your calls. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hello?
Caller, good
morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
born in Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension, the titans of democracy. Sharon, this advertisement, let's get Trinidad working again. All these jobs that she promising, I know I've seen robots, so I want to know who would be working and who is her financer. Let's get Trinidad working again. This lady, they never care about this country. What next, Miss Lady? You're so desperate to get back into power? To do what? To do what? To go again with taxpayers' money? What next, Sharon? What she wants us to do again? Where's she really coming from? This lady, I just say Cambridge Analytica ain't going no way. And that is what we have to deal with. Sharon, I locked on and listening as usual. You have a safe and blessed day. I go on before I bring you into this because she's a hater. God.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to Felix, Bruce Wayne, loyal listeners and callers. Well, Ms. Sharon Felix, I blaming hosts of these talk show programs for what's going on with these disrespectful comments, because remember
Caller, I want you to understand something. Take away from that, we're talking about the young people's behavior. Forget me to blame because you can't change it. It don't happen.
Yes, well, that's why I said want to go on that.
Right, so let us talk about the behavior of young people, and I'll tell you why I want you to stay on that lane. Because we heard from Cambridge Analytica what they had planned or they did, allegedly, to Trinidad and Tobago. You want me to go back and play it?
Yes, I hear everything.
Right. Go ahead.
I listen all the time, you know.
Go ahead.
I listen to this all the time. So what I really call about, I ain't say want to deal with that. My matter is with the opposition leader in this country here, who doesn't want the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority. This is the problem. We want 26 seats, Ms. Sharon Felix. This election coming up is 26 seats we have to look for. We have to look for the amount that when we go in the parliament there, we could get the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority passed. That it function in Trinidad and Tobago to get all the taxes. You see, what is going on here? You see this property tax, Ms. Felix? Mm-hmm. I want people to understand it is legal for the government to have something in place to take up the taxes, whether it be customs, whether it be the same housing property tax, whether it be your own taxes that they tax here on your salaries, whatever thing. I would like to see that this Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority be in place so that we get a functioning tax system. Thank you very much, Ms. Hamilton.
Thank you very much, caller. Caller, good morning. You have a minute.
Oh, good morning, Sharon. This is Kenya, Andrew.
You have to look at the radio.
I guess it was about 2 months ago where I decided to maintain and that woman got make a reduction from her salary. You know, when they take all the money from the card, still at the arrears. You know, the woman had the money inside her account and still went and take out all around from it. I just, you know, when I showed you the JP my pay slip and called she in one time. When you called you, you know, she see in the bank book, she see $700 and $15. $715. Because I was going on the car 290 at the test because call. And I ended up inside for just a few minutes. Because I recognized she was lying, I tell them, let's bring the bank book so she will update the book, and that is it. But I fight custody for the little boy. I want you to get him. You know? All because right. I don't like how he was going to school last year and 2 years. From time I bought him, remove from the center, your clothes, you're not proper.
Call, are we going to the ads? We're going to the ads. Okay.
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatett.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
The Ranch at C3 Center and Trinity Mall is back to serve you with the best barbecue in the East and South. Original sauces and value for money. Opening hours Monday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get your barbecue chicken, lamb, fish, burgers, jerk chicken, chili wings, and a wide variety of sides to choose from. Check us out, The Ranch.
Time. It waits for no one. Now is the time to transform our economy. Now is the time to get our nation back to work and create 50,000 sustainable jobs. This Thursday night, our economy is on the ballot live. The United National Congress virtual campaign live. This Thursday night, log on, tune in to the political leaders' plan to jumpstart the economy. This Thursday night, on the ballot live on this station live, 7:30 p.m. Now is the time to create 50,000 sustainable jobs. Visit uncplan2020.com. Now is the time.
Join us as we prepare to get TNT working again.
This Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. The United National Congress virtual campaign live. Now is the time.
Wondering what's for lunch or dinner? Jenny's on the Boulevard has lots of specials for you from May 11th to May 23rd. Enjoy 10% discount for groups of 5 orders or more and pickup orders of $500 or more. 10% off with valid ID, police, army, and other emergency services. 20% off all government ministry orders. 30% off desserts. Grab and go mini assorted desserts, $60. 30% off beers and fruit drinks. Free delivery on orders over $300. 10% discount for orders over $500. Free delivery plus 10% discount for orders over $1,000. Choose from our famous Chinese-style express buffet, the American menu, burgers, ribs, and more. Italian menu, pasta, and more. Opening daily between the hours of 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Call us today at 625-1807, 395-3757, or 488-8800. Takeout, curbside pickup, or delivery available. Jenny's on the Boulevard for all your Chinese, American, and Italian needs.
Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills oils, and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
When your little one has his first friend, they share hugs, games, and germs as well. He needs to be strong. Protect them with Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Clem 1 Plus contains prebiotics, vitamins, and minerals that contribute to maintain a healthy digestive and immune system, helping them to achieve 100% protection plus nutrition. Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Your love, their future. Clem 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute from 1 year onward.
Come talk with us. Famous News, Hard Talk, Real Talk on the Street, 919 FM.
The official station that defends the nation.
Over the past few months, life as we know it has changed. We continue to discover new things, how to unmask creativity, and how to quarantine our differences. We're attending concerts from our bedrooms, giving the earth a vacation and learning beyond the classroom. As we journey through this together, let's never forget all the reasons to keep believing things will get better. Be connected, be positive, be mobile.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
And this is our 7 a.m. major newscast brought to you courtesy Be Mobile. Life is on. And the headlines: probe into fuel shipment to Venezuela now closed, says Energy Minister. High Court prevents police commissioner from dismissing police officer charged for murder. Overseas,
Qantas Airlines in Australia set to cut 6,000 more jobs due to the coronavirus pandemic.
And now for the details. Minister of Energy Franklin Can told the Senate on Tuesday that the matter regarding a shipment of oil from Paria Fuel Trading, which was sent to Aruba and allegedly ended up in Venezuela, was now closed. The minister made the revelation in response to a question from opposition Senator Wade Mark. Mr. Khan said that Paria's main activity since 2018 was the importation and marketing of fuels. He said that Paria's sale of gasoline to ES Euro Shipping was a standard transaction to a bona fide client after doing due diligence. When Mr. Mark asked about the due diligence, Mr. Khan told the Senate that on May 20th, the company had issued a full statement giving all details. In other news, a High Court judge has granted an injunction preventing Police Commissioner Gary Griffith from firing an officer who is awaiting trial for murder. Justice Ricky Rahim on Wednesday at a virtual hearing ordered that the top cop be restrained from firing Constable Safraz Chuman until his judicial review claim is determined. The officer is one of 6 officers who were committed to stand trial for the murder of 3 persons who had an encounter with the officer at Guinness Trace in Barrackpore in 2011. Justice Rahim said the court had to determine who would suffer hardship or be prejudiced if the court refused to grant the injunction. He also said it was clear that the public interest would not be prejudiced by prohibiting the commissioner from acting against Mr. Juman until his claim is determined. In a letter dated March 16, Mr. Juman received a letter from Mr. Griffith titled Dismissal or Retirement of Safraz Juman from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service on May 1st. Furthermore, Health Minister Terence Dial Singh said on Wednesday that between today and Sunday, some 300 people who had recently returned to this country were expected to be released from quarantine. During the daily virtual media conference hosted by the Ministry of Health, the minister said that one person from the 6 persons who recently tested positive for COVID-19 was transferred from the UWI St. Augustine campus to the Cora Hospital for non-COVID-19 related medical issues. 18 people are still in quarantine at the National Academy for the Performing Arts in Port of Spain, and there are 50 persons at the UWI Penal DB campus who may be released between June 29th and early July. The group of 99 who returned from the UWI campus in Mona, Jamaica, are also expected to leave state quarantine by Sunday. And now for a look at overseas news with Jason Thomas.
The national carrier in the Australia Qantas Airlines will be cutting 6,000 jobs as part of its plan to survive the coronavirus pandemic. The number accounts for 20% of the airline's workforce prior to the crisis. In March, the airline laid off over 80% of its staff. Last week, the government in Australia said its borders would most likely remain closed into 2021, which prompted Qantas to cancel all international flights until late October, except for those to New Zealand. And that was a look at our overseas news for today.
Thank you, Jason Thomas. And now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad, Tobago and the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, partly cloudy and at times breezy conditions would be interrupted by intervals of showers becoming heavy at times and occurring in varying localities from late morning. There is a low chance of thunderstorm activity in a few areas, mainly during the afternoon. Showers will linger after nightfall. Gusty winds in excess of 60 kilometers an hour at times and street flooding may accompany heavy showers and thunderstorms. The concentration of Saharan dust will increase to unhealthy levels as the night progresses. Susceptible persons should take necessary precautions. Seas moderate, waves up to 2.5 meters in open waters, near 1 meter in sheltered areas. It is currently 32 degrees Celsius in Pioko and 32 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And here's a recap of our headlines. Probe into fuel shipment to Venezuela now closed, says Energy Minister. High Court prevents police commissioner from dismissing police officer charged for murder. Overseas,
Qantas Airlines in Australia set to cut 6,000 more jobs due to the coronavirus pandemic.
You've just heard our 7 a.m. national newscast brought to you courtesy B-Mobile. Life is on. Stay tuned for news headlines at 9. I am Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
Do have a wonderful day.
Too much throttle in your TikTok? Switch to B-Mobile for always on 4G LTE. Get a free 30-day trial with free 25 gigabytes of data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Plus, get 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in-store.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com. The titans of democracy on the street. 919 FM.
Was always going and roam, leaving the woman home. Well, she take until she couldn't take no more. Last night he going out, she run in front the door, shouting, I coming too, I coming too. You ain't leaving me here tonight if we have to fight. I coming too, I coming too. All the neighbors think I'm a mouse, but I in the house. I coming too, I coming too.
All right, so Trinidad, Tobago, that was our news sponsored by B-Mobile. Life is on. We want to thank them so much. And remember, Iwer staged a series of concert tonight. The lineup: Pan Night featuring Pan Twins, Dijon and DJ Keynes. They're coming on tonight. So make sure you log on.
From the bedroom to the bathroom.
And of course, Friday, 26th of June, Calypso Night.
To the dining room.
From 7 p.m. with 1 hour of Merchant, yeah.
Man, let me tell you something.
That's Merchant music featuring one of the greatest writers of Calypso and Father Second Star. And then from 8 p.m., Shalane Hendrickson and Lady Wanda. Yes. And on Saturday, 27 June, Miami Carnival and Unifest concert from 7 p.m. until. Performing live, Iwer George, Mr. Vegas, Nyla Blackman, 5-Star Akil, Mandela, Skinny Banton, Lava Man, and Moto. Hey. Sunday, 28th of June, Comedy Cook-Up. And remember, Iwer Stage would be streaming live from Instagram at Iwer George and the Street 919 FM.
Let's have a party.
Facebook, Neil Iwer George and the Street 919 FM. YouTube, Iwer George and Street Online Trinidad. This concert is free, but if you wish to make a donation to our guests, you are free to do so on fundmetnt.com. So don't forget to tune in and be a part of these dynamic series of concerts. Iwer Stage, one-on-one with the artists. Supported by Tuco, taking care of business through our music. Pantry Bagel and the Youth Store, Lady Hills Avenue, San Fernando.
This jam go be Irie. It's one love, so feel free. For we are the people of the Caribbean, showing that we know.
And of course, Lowlands Mall Tobago is now open and pleased to welcome customers back to all stores and services. For clothing, footwear, essential services, and lots more, Lowlands is your one-stop shop. The food court is also open for takeaway service. Lowlands Mall has implemented all protocols for safe shopping. No mask, no entry. Interested in business opportunities at Lowlands Mall, call Anthony at 780-8005. That is 780-8005. Tobago's premier retail and commercial center is back. Visit Lowlands Mall today. And remember, Eastern Credit Union Cooperative Society Limited would like to advise its members of the following change of office hours for all branches. Sandy Grande, Arima, Tunapuna, St. Joseph, Port of Spain, Shagona, San Fernando, and Tobago. Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And on Friday, 8 a.m., you close at 1 p.m. and then reopen at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Please note that the Bartaria branch remains closed at this time in adherence with social distancing protocol. We apologize for any inconvenience caused and encourage members to utilize call center online access by downloading our mobile app from Google Play Store for Android or iTunes for Apple users and our ATM Links service, which are all available to maintain ample social distancing during this time.
Would you like to rock it with me, baby?
And of course, the all-new Global Galaxy app is ready for business owners worldwide. Upload your content, videos, memes, and menus. Global Galaxy is great for marketing to bring more traffic into your business, and it's free. Download the app to see all the participating restaurants, hotels, boat rides, and more. Business owners log in at our website www.globalgalaxy.com and register to get visible everyone using the app. Download the Global Galaxy app on both Android and iOS devices.
Music jamming hard in the party. People so nice in the body.
And of course, more is yours with Digicel Home Entertainment. Get more entertainment, get more speed, and with 50% off your installation and the first month's subscription, it's so much more than you bargained for. Switch today, Digicel, there with you.
Would you like to jam it with me, honey? Sweet calypso, music jamming for soul.
Get better TV with Direct TV prepaid and watch the best shows from anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago. Just pick up your Direct TV prepaid box at the nearest supermarket, install it yourself and activate with WhatsApp to get access to the best shows. Direct TV. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, it's 7:14 a.m. And remember, today is the 25th of June, 2020. And of course, we're going back to the lines to take your calls. But I could take some positivity today. Mr. Chance, but not saying that we're not reminding you of what's going on. Because I want to remind you all that Cambridge Analytica is still alive in this country. And just what is happening is what was said to us. The great hack, you all remember that? Remember that? Let me remind you.
As a firm, we are a behavior change agency. The holy grail of communications is when you can start to change behavior. Trinidad, this is a great, interesting case history of how we look at problems. There are two main political parties, one for the blacks and one for the Indians. And, they screw each other. So we were working for the Indians. We went to the client and we said, we want to target the youth. And we try and increase apathy. The campaign had to be non-political because the kids don't care about politics. It had to be reactive because they're lazy. So we came up with this campaign, which was all about be part of the gang, do something cool, be part of a movement. And it was called the Do So campaign.
It means I'm not going to vote.
Do so, don't vote.
Salute the resistance that is known to all across Trinidad and Tobago. Do so! Do so! Do so!
It's a sign of resistance against, not the government, against politics and voting and stuff. They're making their own YouTube videos. This is the Prime Minister's house. It's being graffiti. It was carnage. We knew that when it came to voting, all the Afro-Caribbean kids wouldn't vote, because they do so. But all the Indian kids would do what their parents told them to do, which is to go out and vote. They had a lot of fun doing this, but they're not going to go against their parents' will.
Thank God for the guidance that has brought us here to this victory. Thank you. Thank you, God.
And the difference in 18 to 35-year-old turnout is like 40%. And that swung the election about 6%, which was all we needed in an election that's very close. We now undertake 10 national campaigns for Prime Minister or President each year. Malaysia we're working in.
Is it Lithuania, Romania, Kenya,
and
Ghana?
So quite a few this year.
Now, I want you to tell me if what you heard just now there with the behavioral patterns target the youths. Did you ever see graffiti on the Prime Minister's residence or anywhere? And I want to play back I want to play something for you to hear, but I don't know if it have any obscene language within there. But it just showed me what I heard. Now, I am listening to something on Facebook, on social media, and I want to say to people, don't try to put words in people's mouth. And I even want to say too, if you're young and you're inexperienced and you don't know what's going on, try and find out. It is against the law to tape someone without their knowledge. I wonder if people know that. Do you know that? If we have any police officer out there listening to this program, call in to please correct me if what I'm saying is not true. Call in to tell me what I'm saying is not true. All right? So when we do things like that and then play it back on Facebook to say, I want to go in stages, and I want you to understand. I don't know who is this person. I don't know who is this young man. Apparently he want to make a name for himself. But before we went on the break, I was saying to you, I came to work in this radio station. I got a chance to be heard, to make a name for myself. And it's a platform for all of you listening to call in, callers to call in. Especially this program. I can talk for my program. I can't talk for nobody else's program. You call in, I give you a listening ear. Once you're not disrespectful and you want to babble without nobody intervening. But the mere fact that you came on a program and when you were finished, you did a live to curse out this radio station and say what you have to say, I have a problem with that. I have a serious problem with that. And that was disrespectful. And if others want to accept that as the norm, I am not prepared to do so. But Trinidad and Tobago, that's just my view. But you see, some of us just get a little carried away. When other persons start to, the Cambridge Analytica just working real good, you know. They're brainwashing some of you all. So you feel in your heart and in your soul and in your mind what you're doing is right. I see the individual get out of the car and was through and through the vehicles and the road and carrying on like, ooh, I say, Papa. Check yourself, because you will wreck yourself. You are a disrespectful young man. And when you were being cautioned, you didn't care. The young man sat there, he never used any obscene language towards you or anything ill to say to you. And you said you could say anything and you're not live on the radio, you're on your live. And you went to tongue. I want to congratulate Kareem this morning for taking the stance that he took to be a responsible young person. A person whose career and future is ahead of him. I want to tell him that this morning. So if you're not listening, I hope somebody tell him. So what can we speak to the youths about? Even self, you're talking about the politics and you don't like the politics or however the case, or you're not supporting a political party, but your behavior, your aggression, your arrogance, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. We have different levels of oh gosh, oh gosh. Caller, good morning. Morning.
I'm not tuning, but I'm sort of summarizing what you say. This was in relation to the two gentlemen who were on the program yesterday?
Yes.
Wow.
But I am speaking specifically on a Facebook post that I saw, because I didn't listen to the program yesterday. So I don't know what went on. I am relating to a Facebook post that has been all over the place. And I bounced upon it yesterday. Not knowing anything, I didn't himself know. Bounced upon this thing and I said, but it's looking like somewhere I know. And then I said, but wait. So I started to listen to it. Then realizing, after the post there, I said, okay, so I listened and I said, wow. Then now I could say, let me go on to the fella Facebook page and see who is this person, because I don't know this person. I never hear about him, I don't know him. He's an unknown. So I went in now and hear him bashing. And this here another lady cursing out and had the worst set of things to say on the station, this and they thought it was going across my TTT and all of that. So I said, oh.
Wow. I'm listening. I listened to the program. I was in and out, but I tell myself, he can sound the flash, because both of them have their different opinions in relation to politics. Everything was going good at a certain point, and the youth man started to get disrespectful, and I was sort of taken back by that. But your colleague dealt with it, and but for the guy to leave the program now and do that, because I was hearing about it too, and that's so sad, but it just goes to show. And Kareem is a boss.
Listen, the real issue I have in here, leaving the station one, but the issue I have in here is but listen, if I could have played back that thing for you all to hear, but I'm going to do a live later, and I will play it back for you all to hear. If you heard what that young man was saying to another young man, the names, and the host is trying to tell him, you cannot use those kind of words in here, however. He didn't care, he wasn't taking him on. He just continued going and going. Now, let me tell you something. I want to tell all you, Kareem exercise real patience, because I'm in another place and another person, boy, the answer he would have get, he would have feel that for days. I tell you.
You really exhibit a level of professionalism.
Real professional, and I wish he could call him today. I want to commend him. Thank you very much. Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
I myself, I listened to that show yesterday, and I heard it. Everything was going good, but I don't know, like, typically in fashion. Whenever they realize they are being outdebated, they begin to start abusing people. That was typically in fashion. Whenever they realize they can't, the game, or thought, or think, and realize that the other person across from them have all the facts and they don't.
And caller, hear what he say now. In the live, what he make when they leave. He choose not to answer certain questions, and he choose not to do this, and he choose. Is it that you couldn't answer it?
He had no answer for it.
Thank you.
That's why he started to get disrespectful. Typically in fashion. When they are being out-thinked and out-thought and out-debated, and realizing the guy across them have all the facts and they don't, they started that idea. Typically in fashion. All I saw is the other guy from up and say, oh my gosh. That's what I saw.
But he make, oh my gosh, look even more intelligent than he.
Well, I mean, these guys are, people don't understand something. These guys are given a salary. They don't understand that. They're not coming out and doing this because they want to. They are being coached and paid. So, I mean, it was sad to see, because the guy look like us and I can't get it. It's sad to see, but I mean, people tend to fall for handouts, because I myself was offered handouts and I choose not to take it, but other people wouldn't do it. I was offered a HCC also to go and disrespect my leader, my MP at the time, and I wasn't on that. because I don't have time. If I have to get AGCS, I will get, but I don't do them thing. Apart from that, Sean, there was a show called Project Hope on TV Monday night. It's going to be aired on Friday and on Sunday after news. There's a particular part in that show I would like the whole country to more or less pay attention to. Wasteful, the new UNC wasteful, I will cut wasteful spending. The minute you say that, these companies came up, the logos, TNTech, Medicup, Wasa, Thailand Airlines, Ports, AGC, Middeck, Social Services. So I would like the country to pay attention to that. Locked on, honestly.
Thank you very much. All right, so we're heading to a break in a while. But just to let you know, you can log on to the Street 919 FM on Facebook. And you can also see us live on Iwer TV on YouTube. Miss Tunapuna.
Good morning, lover.
Morning. We're going to a break. You want to hold? You'll hold on. We're going to a break.
Of course, I'll hold on.
Okay, good. All right. So we'll be back.
Let's talk on the street.
The official station that defends the nation.
With changes in operations due to COVID-19, over 10,000 TNTech customers have signed up to pay their bill online and receive bills by email. Commercial and residential customers, do business with TNTech online today. Sign up at www.ttec.co.tt/CWA.
Time. It waits for no one. Now is the time to transform our economy. Now is the time to get our nation back to work and create 50,000 sustainable jobs. This Thursday night, our economy is on the ballot live. The United National Congress virtual campaign live. This Thursday night, log on, tune in to the political leaders' plan to jumpstart the economy. This Thursday night, on the ballot live on this station, live, 7:30 p.m. Now is the time to create 50,000 sustainable jobs. Visit uncplan2020.com. Now is the time.
Join us as we prepare to get TNT working again.
This Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. The United National Congress virtual campaign live. Now is the time.
Looking for real data freedom? Bring your number and enjoy the best of 4G LTE on B-Mobile. Get a free 30-day trial with free data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Plus, get 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in-store. Unlimited 4G LTE speed on the other network? Fake news. B-Mobile is the real deal for 4G LTE. Switch now and get a 30-day free trial packed with 25 gigabytes of data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Check us online or in-store.
This Friday, it's Calypso Night on Iwer Stage, featuring
I'm Shalane Hendrickson, 4 times National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago. And I am Lady Wonder, twice-time National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago. And guess what? On Friday, June 26th, we sisters will be on Iwer Stage live. Friday, June 26, 2020, 7 p.m. Tune in, Iwer Stage live. Not just one queen, but two queens. You're getting twice. So hear what? Bring your snacks. Yes. Bring your pledge. Bring your money. Bring everything and come. You will be entertained again. Past guys, so present guys. So you might be lucky to get a touch of something fresh. Where? Iwer Stage. The boss. The reigning soca monarch international. Neil Iwer George. Iwer Stage. Sisters. Family. We.
Streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage. Technology just went a step further with Global Galaxy app. The Global Galaxy app shows you where the hotspots are when looking for a good time. Looking for something new? This app is going to resolve all that for you. It allows you to see a live projection of the amount of people in a specific club, restaurant, hotel, boat ride, and more. Showing you menus, reviews, specials, and much more. Global Galaxy is worldwide and allows business owners to upload their content, videos, memes, and menus. Global Galaxy app is also a very good marketing strategy to allow more traffic in your establishment and is available free for both Android and iOS devices. So, any user that downloads this app sees all participating restaurants, hotels, boat rides, and wherever you would like to go. Business owners just have to log in at our website, www.globalgalaxy.com, and register on the website. And you would have an admin section where you would be able to manage the visual of those who would be using the app. As long as you install the app and check into a participating outlet, it gives you a prompt to check in anonymously. So please don't be alarmed. You would not be informed of whom would be at the establishment. It just gives you a quantitative live feed so that you would know exactly where you would like to go and how many people are there. Download the app today. Global Galaxy app available for both Android and iOS devices.
Are you looking for a home care aid for an elderly parent? Maybe you're looking for a nanny or babysitter for your children. Are you looking for a housekeeper or cleaner for your home or office? Then Helping Hands Home Care is the place for you. We provide qualified home care aid, nannies, babysitters, housekeepers, and cleaners at reasonable prices. We work so you don't have to. Just send us your budget and schedule and we'll make it happen. Are you trained in home care? Do you have experience in caring for the elderly, disabled, or children? Or maybe you want to earn extra money cleaning homes and offices? Then be part of our team. We want you. Contact us today, WhatsApp or call 4838741 to sign up. We are Helping Hands Home Care. Helping Hands Home Care. The home is where the heart is.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the street 919 FM. Every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Unstoppable means nothing holding you back. True mobile freedom. No buffering in your binging. No pauses in your playlists. No lag in your live streams. More instant in your Instagram and more blazing in your browsing. Unstoppable means unlimited speed. Introducing TNT's biggest mobile data plans ever from B-Mobile. More data, more speed, and more value. And always on super fast 4G LTE all the time. Visit us online, in-store, or call us on 824-8788 to level up your mobile plan today.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. And I had Miss Tunapuna holding on. I hope she there still. Miss Tunapuna?
Sorry, my sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
You know, I'll wait for you. I don't care. I don't business. Good morning, Jackie, Isaiah. Good morning, Francine. Mr. Charles, Jenny. Oh, God, all you. Pyramid. Sharon, I want to talk about yesterday, but I want to first put in a plug for the government. Yesterday, I listened to a program with the self-help people. And listen, people, let me tell you something. All instead the government is giving all you nothing. All you don't get nothing. All you get illegal money. Don't behind the back, no bang. Open wide statement. All you getting money to fix all your toilet. Stop going in a hole. Flush on the toilet. Fix all your take it on your house, fix all your roof, fix all your this. Why are you keeping back so long? I had to beg all you to call Mr. Elroy Julian. I heard him talking yesterday, Sharon. He fixed up syntax. I couldn't believe it. It's so real. We're all going to see that by the other side. It's only on the hand business and on the hand here. Only like handouts. Go in once you're not squatting. Because you can't be getting squatting doing illegal things and want legal money. As long as you're not squatting and you have a deed of comfort, call Mr. Elroy Julian at 678-0021. I think that's the number. Sharon, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the number.
Yeah, that's it.
Call the man and the people who get help and find all the kind of sort of you know. Call in and tell people, yes, it's true. Support the program. After we money and God, all of us say PNM and doing nothing for you. Okay, Mr. Julian, good morning to you. Keep up that wonderful work. I hear you. I don't know if, the minister is Sharon? Gatsby does sing?
No, Dr. Nayan Gatsby, darling.
Does she sing?
No, her sister. That's her sister.
Oh,
and yes, she also sings. She
but
sings
anyway,
too.
Sharon, great is the PNM, you know. Great is the PNM, you know. Oh, you hear me now? We will prevail because they may coming back at all. They're dead like we burned them the last time, so let me go. Sharon, yesterday I was listening to the program. I wasn't too well, and I kind of recuperating now. And I cleaned up some smoke carrying. And I listened to the program. The program was going pretty well until I hear the idiot calling us a man like Kareem an idiot. And here I thought that was all. I called it and I give it 2 cents. Because I never met Kareem. I don't remember ever meeting that young man. But that man came from the beat-up people. Yeah, all I said, nothing don't come out, don't come from love until I beat up. Kareem is from the beat-up. His mother is Sharon Wilson. And that young man presented himself yesterday so professional that kakalele couldn't handle. The heat was too hot for him. Kareem was roasting him. Like how they tried to roast me one time. Kareem roasted him, so when he realized Kareem coming too high for him, he started to get disrespectful. You hear what I'm telling you? That guys hurt me, but I couldn't get on too bad on the radio yesterday because soon after that, a woman calling and ma'am, if it's a PNM, we want to be proud of our people. We don't want to be linked with them, but that pick up side. You understand? You do the wrong thing, call and make a right thing, the wrong thing right today, and apologize. We don't want your name. But what you said yesterday on the radio wasn't nice at all for people to hear. But as you said, Sharon, later on, I was watching one or two, I think it's behind the scenes with Pastor Google. The man ranted and raved, although he apologized on the air, he was worse than before. He ranted over himself. So let me tell that young man, let me tell you something, you're not a product of the PNM. No way, sir. And whoever is your leader, I could link you to 2 leaders that will behave so. You understand? So children live what they learned. So you pretend yesterday to be one or something, and off the air, it was nothing like we were talking about. Kareem, you lift your head high up. Raise your head high up. You're making your mother and Trinidad and Tobago and our Prime Minister proud of you. You understand? And I am telling you, that young man's future boy, you know the way it goes. And you know what? He's young. He's young. 20 years of age, Sharon. You understand? He's a child to us who are big children. But he have no respect, no brought up, see, no nothing. But Sharon, he gets rules.
But Miss Tunapuna, he have to, because the person who he's liming with has no respect for herself, nor anybody.
Understand?
So, what directions he will go in when he around those people?
But you know what he's trying to do? He tried to see if he's gonna get Karim down in the gutter with him. But Karim solid as a rock. Firm as a rock! The truth shall stand. It's shame. Karim shame. Maybe look at Sharon. You see what shame could do? And he should put a brown paper bag on the head. You're not a youth man of no class, no character. You have nothing in you. You're nothing but that. I could say that. Your mother not proud of you this morning. Unless she I say it again. Children live what they learn. You understand? Because at 20 years old, and that's how you start your future. And your mother has to pray for you. Or something can go and get you baptized. Sharon and God.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tunapuna. Caller, good morning.
Hello?
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 Caller?
Hello?
Caller, good morning.
Yes.
Hello, morning. You
Hello?
hearing us?
Are you hearing me?
We hearing you, but like you're not hearing us. Call us on the other number. But guys, we're going to the obituary. We'll be back. Do not shift your dial.
Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Raleigh Lloyd Chapman, who departed this life at the age of 81 years on Sunday, the 21st of June 2020, at his residence, Ellis Street, Labray. He will be lovingly remembered as the son of the late Imelda and Bernard Chapman, husband of Yvonne Shirley Chapman, father of Gary, Kirk, Shelley, Gregory, Ingrid, Marlon, Ricky, Stacy, Ronsworth, Trisha, Ramul, and Joel, deceased. Grandfather of many, great-grandfather of many. Brother of Hamil, Beulah, deceased. Donald, Judy, Nita, Barbara, Leroy, Russell, deceased. Earl and Gail, uncle of many. In-law of Bernice Diet Jones, Harold Diet, Bertram Derrick, Kenrick Diet, and Phyllis Derrick. Father-in-law of Kern, Amaris, Abigail, deceased, Marvelyn, and others. Relative of the Chapman and Ramdu families. Friend and brethren of many. The funeral service for the late Raleigh Lloyd Chapman will take place on Thursday, the 25th of June, 2020, at 2 p.m. at Labray Seventh-day Adventist Church, thence to the Labray Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
To the world, the Street919FM.com. The Titans of Democracy on the Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Is there no more love in this life we live? Senseless killings. It's
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back, and the world by extension listening. I say good morning to all of you. Let me say good morning to Uncle Abby's call him Uncle Teddy Muhammad of Muhammad's Bookstore. Good morning to you, my dear. Hope all is well. Good morning to I'm not going to say good morning to Mr. Chance, and here he comes. Good morning to Vernon Moranci. Good morning to Jenny. Good morning to Angie. Good morning to Miss Cheryl Gordon. Good morning to every single one of you. Good morning, everybody. Yes, Mr. Chancey Wancy, my daddy. How are you? Mr. Chance? I wonder if it's this phone boy. Mr. Chance?
Yes, Miss Felix, are you hearing me?
Yes, you hearing me?
I'm not hearing you on the phone, but I will speak.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, Miss Felix. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Titans.
Morning.
Democracy at home and abroad. This morning I've been listening, and I've recognized that you focus on Cambridge Analytica. And I just want to say before I go into my in case you missed it, and good news, because you did mention that you wanted some positive talk, and I think I want to deliver some this morning. So, just to say at a backdrop of what the point you're making, that Cambridge Analytica is alive and well in Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to say to the people, all that you're seeing and hearing is a production of Cambridge Analytica. It provides deception. Hear that word? That is a universal strategy of Cambridge Analytica. It provides deception. It provides disinformation, meaning information to fool you, to mislead you. It provides fake personalities. And the remedy for it is education and knowledge. That is the cure for disinformation. You need to be informed, reliably informed with facts, so that you are prepared to defend what is happening in your country from Cambridge Analytica. And that is why, during the course of this week, I focus on government policy. Because as Mother Tunapuna said, people are always saying nobody had done nothing for them. And I just reminded you that quite recently, the government initiated a policy. Not something for you personally, but a policy by which squatters, people occupying state land, now have the opportunity to get a deed of lease. If you applying occupying state land before 2014, they would have taken an aerial survey, so they know all who own those lands before 2014. An aerial survey. And if you are in that category, occupying state land, you can go through the process of getting a deed of lease. And the word deed means ownership. And that gives you the opportunity to go to the bank and use it as collateral to build your house and your home. Policy. And many of us enjoy that, as I pointed out to you, from 1957 from Dr. Williams. And then I went on to talk about the policy with respect to housing. And I told you, I pointed out. Today, I want to touch on something that caught my attention, first of all. And I know yesterday you were dealing with a matter like that, and I am happy to recognize that bill dealing with the amendment with respect to domestic violence was passed in the lower house. And yesterday you were talking about it. And we must be current with these things. This is a good bit of good news that caught my attention. What also caught my attention was what happened with Heritage, Mr. Felix. What happened with Heritage, which is a new company formed by this government through a government policy. What happened? We got $88 million from the sale of oil. You know why? Because we had good management. When the price of oil dropped to almost zero, we didn't sell our oil. We stored it in the tanks that we had there.
Tell them again.
Management. You understand? We stored it. And now that same oil is $42 US a barrel, and we're selling it. And we get $88 million TT dollars from that. So we didn't go and sell it at $0 and $10 and $5. That caught my attention because that $88 million could do a lot for me and my family and the rest of Trinidad and Tobago. And the other thing that caught my eye was the Prime Minister's statement when he made the point that we are now going to go into solar energy. He made that point when he was talking on the discussion of the future of Trinidad and Tobago. People, I hope you're listening, you know. This is real talk. This is truth. Real talk. You're closing your fridge. Close it and sit down. If you're going to your car, in your car, open up the volume. So we're talking real talk here now. No Cambridge Analytica. The Prime Minister yesterday spoke about that. It will impact on every one of us. Solar energy, using the sun to provide the electricity. You know what that means? That the natural gas we have, rather than using it for us here, we could sell it. We have just started a project. We have 2 projects which will start with solar energy. And by the way, you know this government already, we have already lighted solar. Whenever you drive on the Mayaro stretches, it's solar energy driving those lamp posts there, you know. I bet you didn't know that. Those of you know, I'm just reminding you.
Mr. Chance.
Right through the Mayaro stretch and you see lighting on the stretch there.
Mr. Chance.
Solar energy.
Mr. Chance.
Government put on that, you know.
Mr. Chance.
Yes, Ms. Felix.
We're going to the break in the next 10 seconds.
Yes, I'll hold.
Right, okay, very well.
Lord, it's a burning shame. Betty Lou and Sam don't know how much they
talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Over the past few months, life as we know it has changed. We continue to discover new things, how to unmask creativity, and how to quarantine our differences. We're attending concerts from our bedrooms, giving the earth a vacation and learning beyond the classroom. As we journey through this together, let's never forget all the reasons to keep believing things will get better. Be connected, be positive, be mobile.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Time. It waits for no one. Now is the time to transform our economy. Now is the time to get our nation back to work and create 50,000 sustainable jobs. This Thursday night, our economy is on the ballot live. The United National Congress virtual campaign live. This Thursday night, log on, tune in to the political leaders' plan to jumpstart the economy. This Thursday night, on the ballot live on this station, live, 7:30 p.m. Now is the time to create 50,000 sustainable jobs. Visit uncplan2020.com. Now is the time.
Join us as we prepare to get TNT working again.
This Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. The United National Congress virtual campaign live. Now is the time.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance beat all talk.
This Friday, it's Calypso Night on Iwer Stage, featuring
I'm Shalane Hendrickson, 4 times National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago.
And I am Lady Wonder, twice-time National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago.
And guess what? On Friday, June 26th, we sisters will be on Iwer Stage live. Friday, June 26, 2020, 7 p.m. Tune in, Iwer Stage live. Not just one queen, but two queens. You're getting twice. So hear what? Bring your snacks.
Yes.
Bring your pledge. Bring your money. Bring everything and come. You will be entertained again. Past guys, so present guys. So you might be lucky to get a touch of something fresh. Where Iwer Stage, the boss, you're in Soca Monarch International. Neil Iwer George, Iwer Stage, sisters, family.
streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iwer TV. It's Iwer Stage.
Are you looking for a home care aide for an elderly parent? Maybe you're looking for a nanny or babysitter for your children. Are you looking for a housekeeper or cleaner for your home or office? Then Helping Hands Home Care is the place for you. We provide qualified home care aid, nannies, babysitters, housekeepers, and cleaners at reasonable prices. We work so you don't have to. Just send us your budget and schedule and we'll make it happen. Are you trained in home care? Do you have experience in caring for the elderly, disabled, or children? Or maybe you want to earn extra money cleaning homes and offices? Then be part of our team. We want you. Contact us today, WhatsApp or call 4838741 to sign up. We are Helping Hands Home Care. Helping Hands Home Care. The home is where the heart is.
This is Reverend Dr. Glenroy Frank inviting you to tune in every Monday evening at 6:15 for the Light and Life Outreach Program. This program is sponsored by the People's Pentecostal Church, so come join us live and hear this word of God that is able to build and to strengthen your life. The Light and Life Outreach Program every Monday, 6:15. God bless you.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Church radio will never be the same again. Join the Church of the Firstborn Assembly with Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sundays and from 9 p.m. to midnight on Wednesdays right here on the street 919 FM. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. First Citizens Bank account number 795222. For more information, call 753-1113. Psalm 46 verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Log on to the church's website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org.
Talk your talk,
but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
This is Street Sense. Positive, anecdotal, and relevant.
Street Sense is brought to you by Be Mobile. Life is on.
Over the past few months, life as we know it has changed. We continue to discover new things, how to unmask creativity, and how to quarantine our differences. We're attending concerts from our bedrooms, giving the earth a vacation and learning beyond the classroom. As we journey through this together, let's never forget all the reasons to keep believing things will get better. Be connected, be positive, be mobile.
It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. Charles Darwin. That was Street Sense. Pick sense from nonsense.
Street Sense is brought to you by Be Mobile. Life is on.
Over the past few months, life as we know it has changed. we continue to discover new things. How to unmask creativity and how to quarantine our differences. We're attending concerts from our bedrooms, giving the earth a vacation and learning beyond the classroom. As we journey through this together, let's never forget all the reasons to keep believing things will get better. Be connected, be positive, be mobile.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation.
DJ Bruce Wayne.
So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. Mr. Chance?
Yes, Ms. Felix?
Go ahead, my dear, go ahead.
Right. So the point I was making, Ms. Felix, I want to just quickly, one minute, go on to the business of education. But before I go there, I want to underscore the point. Why I'm making this point is to let our people know, particularly our young people, that the house and the land that they inherit didn't come by that. It came because of a policy, and particularly a policy put forward by this People's National Movement. Because it's the People's National Movement that established the policy for housing. So when you get your house, when your mother and father pass on, when I pass on, my children inherit a house in that manner because of our policy from the government. And the same thing on the 15th of the month, when you see a lot of busy people, 60-year-old walking out the place, and you go by granny or your mother and say, "But give me a little change now," because you know she get the NIS. You know she get that? That was established since in 1971 by Dr. Williams. They paid towards it so that when she retire at 60, she have money coming in. And that is the little money you'll get a little change. Granny, give me a little change, and I know you'll get your NIS. But you don't know where that come from, eh? That come from government policy, young man and young girl. Policy. 1971, your parents contributed to it, and when they retire, they get in $3,000. So when you pass and ask them for a little change, remember that, sir? Remember that? Let me go quickly to education. I'm talking quickly, secondary education. Prior to Dr. Williams in 1956, you know how many children got scholarships to go to secondary school? 250. And at that time, if you want to go to a secondary school, you have to pay. You have to pay fees. You think the poor people like my mother and my other people family could have paid that? We couldn't pay. Unless you're bright, you get 150 scholarships, you can't go to secondary school at all. When Williams came, Dr. Eric Williams came in 56. And we hear me, you know. By 1957, the number of scholarships went to 400. 1 year after, policy by the government. And that embraced a number of other people. And between 1958 and 1962, people listen to me, you know. The government, led by Prime Minister Dr. Eric Williams, led the Foundation for Education. By that time, by 1962, 1,200 poor people, children were going to secondary school. The low income and middle income, including me, we get a break. Our parents couldn't pay. I used to go to school with my mother greasing on my foot in coconut oil. And I still get the chance to go to university. How? think my parents could have paid to send me to university? They didn't have the money. So after that, he introduced free secondary education. He built a set of school all over the place, secondary and primary school. Free secondary education by 1961-62. And let me tell you all what you see. I know all you forget that, you know. He make a speech and he tell the children, right, that the future lies in the book bag. That's in 1962 when all the children were in the savannah. I have a friend who was there during that lecture. I have a friend who benefited by 1957. He got a government secondary school education. He's a doctor. Two of them are doctors today. Medical doctors practicing government policy and opportunity. So that's free secondary education. Free, yes, but the state has to pay for it. It's free for you, but the government has to put things in place to get money to pay for that. So that secondary education, that 19,000 children that go to write the exam on the 20th, and all of them go to secondary school, you know that's that? I was telling you no. I tell you whole the 19,000 people going. And you know the foundation for it. How it started because of government policy, P&M policy in education. And it moves up and up. And while they were doing that in academic, they developed technical and vocal, you know. Those of you who go to Port of Spain, you see the building, John Donaldson Technical Institute. So that's what the people doing vocational, technical, welding, masonry, electrician, all of that. He did it one in the Port of Spain and one in San Fernando Technical Institute. Education developed since that found, as Williams are talking about, you know. And so that is how we today celebrating 19,000 people going. We have to find the money to do it. I'm not going to spend too much time. I'm going to jump fast forward now to tertiary education. I tell all in secondary education how it come and people have to pay, and then eventually they move it all about. He embraced all the denominational schools. You see all them denominational schools? They have to pay their own teachers, you know. But when Dr. Williams came, he wanted to make sure that education touch the lives of all the people, particularly the low income and middle income people like me and my family and so many of us today. So he embraced all of the national schools, the Catholic, the Anglican, the Baptist, all of them. And he started to pay the teachers and build the schools and refurbish the schools. That government money doing that, you know. You know who started that? That's Williams. In 1962. Started to pay all them teachers, all the teachers, embrace everybody. Hindu, Catholic, Muslim, everybody. And let me jump quickly to the tertiary education. And I'm jumping into, I want to give Mr. Pandey some credit. Because Mr. Pandey introduced something called dollar for dollar. But you know, we didn't have the dollar, so we could get the next dollar. I will Karim mention that. I understand, so my wife told me that Karim made in his contribution, that she said, Karim made the point that how he get to university, parents couldn't have the first dollar, so you have to have a dollar first and then the government give a next dollar. That is what Mr. Pandey introduced. I give him a little credit for it. But you know, when Mr. Manning came in 2006, he opened the gate. He opened the gate. There no dollar for dollar. It was free tertiary education. And he called it from nursery to tertiary. Manning talked that. He means from the preschool right up, it's free. It's free for you, but the government has to pay for that, you know. And the reason why Mr. Manning was able to do that, because the oil and gas prices at that time in 2006 was reasonable and good. Facts again, you know, to research it too, you know. That is why he was able to say, hey, free. Because you have to pay for it. You have to pay the teachers. You have to pay to build the schools. So he had gates. And all of us, even all of them who in the opposition, all of them went to take it for free. All of them getting masters, the MBA, the Minister of Sport, who talking, all of them now. They do all the MBA for free under that policy. The UNC came and they maintained the policy, but who established it? I talk in policy, you know, me, I talk about who built the school, you know. Who established the policy for it? That's what we have to look at. And when Mr. Manning did that, from 2006 to 2016, money was flowing. But you know, right now, look at this part now. You realize now we have to change it, because from 2016, the oil and gas price will right down. Because you have to pay. You can't get it totally free again. So, this Dr. Rowley now has to form a special way in order to maintain that. And here's what he did. He said, listen, you see the low income and the middle income people, parents who still poor, they still gain 100%. So if your household income is $10,000 and less, and I know most of the households is like that, they still getting 100% tertiary education free now. And the others, at different levels, you have to pay at 25%. If you are above, if you be between 10,000 and 30,000, you have to pay 25% of the money. And above 30,000, you have to pay 50% of the money. So the people who are telling you that this gate closed, it's not closed. What it's doing is benefiting the poor people. They're giving most of the money to poor people and they're letting the rich people pay some of their money too. But the poor ones, who in the low income and middle income bracket, where the household income is $10,000 and less a month, they're getting it free still. So the people telling you, they're telling about information and knowledge, you know. People are saying all over the place that this government closed. That is not true. It is not true. If you are within the age group, as my wife told me that Karim said, he is enjoying it because his low-income family is between under 10,000, you're getting it free. Ms. Felix, I want to sincerely thank you for this time because I think, as you quite rightly said, what is happening here is that the way to protect us from Cambridge Analytica is knowledge and education. And I want to suggest that I thank you for the time you have given to me to just share some of that with the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance. And you're welcome anytime.
Brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. All right, guys, so you can call me up on 342-0081, 771-1791.
466-5391. If you're calling from the U.S. and anywhere abroad, 718-874-3860.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce. It's
Good
such
morning.
a pleasure to follow on the heels of Mr. Chan. And I'll tell you why. Sharon, people have to really sit and listen properly because the detractors would want to change the conversation. And I keep telling people, I listened to Mr. Penal in a contribution yesterday, and he said that and this is not race, it's real, as Mr. Chance would say, it's the fact. He said that his East Indian community would have benefited big time on the PNN policies and so on. But because of culture, he's forced to vote for the UNC. And of course, people came in and started quarrel with him, and I said, listen, I am prefer to listen to somebody who is real, honest about what they stand for, than to listen to somebody who felt that he shouldn't have said that. And this is a message for our people, the African people too, to understand. That is the importance of education, the importance of listening. Cambridge Analytica, which was so disingenuous to be brought on by people who want to consider, the greed for power. They would put something in place to make a study of people who they feel would not vote and would not even, take money, very little, and not to vote and not taking into consideration the bigger picture. And it's so sad when people can do that. So it's important. And while Mr. Chance is speaking on the radio here, it's important for us to really go in areas, for the MPs and they to go in areas, or the reps to go in areas and speak to people. The other day I was proud to see, like I said yesterday, that Gypsy was in an area among the young fellas, having them in a circle, in a rural district, having a chat with them. It's very important to do that because it's strong that leadership leadership in Trinidad and Tobago is really superior. It's really good. Sharon, I sit down and I listen. Bruce, Ollie, I watching over the world. Leadership is causing a lot of people problems in Brazil and the top nations. You're watching Putin yesterday with his parade. His country, reeling with COVID-19, but he, like a proud fool, walking around with a parade. You're watching Trump in a mess. And then you're watching Trinidad and Tobago, and this is per capita. You're watching us. And because of leadership, we are in a good place, not even considering having a conversation on Carnival. But let me not drift. I want people to remain focused on the question of voting, all races. Don't be brought on by the essence of loving her because she looks good in yellow and she's a nice lady. No. I am telling you, if the UNC had changed her leadership, they would have been better off. For today, the other lady who had 29 seats, coming back to give you that sort of nonsense about 50,000 jobs. But listen, we know she can't get it, She cannot get it. People consider what is being told, Mr. Chance and other contributors, and understand that 2020 is not about Kamala Prasad. It's about Dr. Rowley, how he has us organized, how the leadership have us strong, and keep focused. Mr. Chance, thanks so much for that contribution. I enjoyed it big time. Take care, Sharon and Bruce.
Discipline, tolerance, and production.
are talking big.
I see Maurice, I ain't she.
All you? Senior moment, big talk and the nub off. Paula, good morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
I'm glad to hear you laugh, Bruce, but you get a good joke to lift it.
No, I talking, but the volume down and the knob off.
You know what you must do, Sharon? Drink a lot of water. They say that's good for the memory.
Boy,
right?
what? Yes,
Even
and the coconut oil.
Drink plenty water.
I got to do that because there are plenty things for me to remember, you know.
Sharon, morning, Mr. Charles.
Morning.
Mommy saw Teresa Cornwell. Miss Cummings. Sharon, Mr. Charles is a real guru, you know.
He's a darling.
He keep us real updated, and that's why we love your program, because they give us the facts, the truth, and nobody must smash up this station. Sharon, you see the European Union, BP, Shell, they invested in Trinidad and Tobago under the People National Movement solar energy to save the emission, the environment. So that is the next feather in Dr. Rowley and the government hat. Also, too, the government has saved us 250 million with a loan that UNC financed for under 9-point-something%. Sharon, and the government get it refinanced at 4.75%, half. So the government saved us $250 million under that loan arrangement. So the government has been working for us. They save us $200 million under the Crab interchange. The Point Forte highway, they get nearly $1 billion back under that arrangement. And there's many more things, as Mr. Chance has mentioned, with policies and governance, Sharon, that the PNM government is the government to take this country in the future. Right, Sharon? You all have a blessed morning. Take care.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
To build a strong and better nation.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:22 a.m. Remember, today is this 25th of June, 2020 already, eh? Remember these children going back out to school on the 20th. As you said, as I said, children. All this bacchanal tutor making, printing and children and the SE. You know, the teachers going out to see about the children for SE. Yesterday, I'm not going to call the teacher name. I'm not going to say at all. She said, listen, tutor talking for themselves. Ask them who they're talking for. The children, you know, my children call me on my phone and tell me, Auntie Sharon, we ready to go out. We want to get this thing over and done with. Come on. Stop all your nonsense, eh? But let me tell you, before I go and forget, you know, my memory does go quick. I was trying to get Bruce to play it. So the lady who was here yesterday, that aggressive, I don't know, I don't want to call anybody any name, but she's too aggressive and adult. She say, the Beatum and the Beat. What is wrong with the Beatum?
She's a very angry lady.
Very angry. It's the Beatum Gardens. And then the Beatum Gardens have a lot of people, well-known people living and well-known people coming from the Beatum Gardens who have accomplished in life.
Yes.
So be careful when you want to talk and don't feel that because you're from maybe some gardens up in the east or wherever, that because Beatum Gardens you want to play a... Don't try that. Let me say good morning to Beatum Gardens, to Miss I just make a mistake, you know. My darling, she know herself on the Beatum. Miss Hyacinth, love you, darling, and Nikisha, and Latoya, and Vicky, and Christopher, Auntie Sharon, love you, darling. So, and all the persons on the Beatum Gardens who listen to this program, a lot of them. And to Westfield, tomorrow is your birthday. I'm looking forward to that birthday tomorrow. So, Mommy Sauce, what are you saying?
I'm here. Good morning to you. Morning to
Bruce.
Morning.
Morning to all of Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to my darling granddaughter here with me, Paris. Morning.
Paris. Paris, oi. What going on? What you cooking today?
Nothing.
Oh, Paris, I have to taste you on one of these days. You can't be in the kitchen with Granny. And you can't make nothing. You have to give me something. I hear enough feedback.
Yeah, I know. I hear something myself. Somebody talking.
All right.
Anyway, let me say a happy birthday to my son, Carl Taylor, who's celebrating a birthday today. I have to give him a little call in a while.
Happy birthday to you, Carly.
You're my third son. I love you. Big, strong, black, and handsome. Love you, honey. So, but what I want to say, Sharon, this young fella, and I heard you say something, and as they say Cambridge Analytica is at work. I heard you say something earlier in the program that you heard that somebody was telling you that, you know, I think it's UNC young people will be coming in like to defend the PNM youth.
Yeah.
You know, right. And I want to say, I hear that, I understand that. And I see what went on yesterday, and I'm saying, I heard a program before, I ain't calling no name, but I heard a program before some weeks, now it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, say that they're in charge of bringing in, getting, now this program yesterday is a UNC and a PNM. That is how it is.
No, but the gentleman say he ain't no UNC, eh? That way he say.
Right, yeah, but that's how I listen to him talking. Like if well then, but let us forget that. But it's still the same, you know, like because how he get on yesterday with Karim, it's terrible. You understand? So what I saying that I heard a program before saying that a PNM minister or a PNM person and a UNC person they're supposed to contact them to talk on the program, but they wanted like a UNC and a PNM. You understand? And they would talk the differences and if anybody, what happened, the afraid clash or whatever. And I saying, from what I hear you say this morning there, and hearing that, I wondering if it's something that was put together, because in the first talk with the PNM, the UNC PRO, when they talked to the UNC PRO first, she talked, they didn't get the PNM PRO to talk because she was busy, and I didn't think she spoke at all. You understand? And before the program could finish or anything, a UNC caller calling the program. Oh my gosh, calling the program. And words was like, what happened? The PNM PRO afraid or what? She afraid to talk or what? She afraid to come in to talk. and they had to make excuses for her to say, oh, she was this and she was
But
that.
mind you, Mommy Sauce,
that-
mind you, screening was going on at that time.
Yes, I understand.
And they were engaged at
Right.
Queen's Hall and
Yes.
somewhere else.
All that was said. But what's saying, I find it so familiar that this program and that program in the sense that a UNC and a PNM, if it is to I saying just as I see it, if you want to defame the PNM ministers or PRO ministers character too, like defaming them so that they would, say something and the UNC callers will come in out to insult them, like how this Karim was insulted yesterday. If you understand my point.
I understand very well.
I can't understand why it is about the same thing. And that's why I'm saying too that Cambridge Analytica is really, if this is one of they put together scene in order to get to the same PNM people, even the ministers and them. Because if you get a minister and a PNM minister and a UNC minister come in and the UNC caller want to call in and ready to defend the poor PRO from the PNM. She ain't talk, she ain't say nothing. And you're ready to defame her character by Bolden. What happened to she? She's afraid to come in. You hear an intelligent woman talk there and this and that. So what is songing like? What is songing like? I put in it, I seen a little bit, I put in it to both of them together. And I find that was real stupid. And no PNM is supposed to be clashing with no you. If you say you're doing a program, you think
They talk, you talk, come talk with us.
Mommy,
on the street,
so long.
9 FM.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Time. It waits for no one. Now is the time to transform our economy. Now is the time to get our nation back to work and create 50,000 sustainable jobs. This Thursday night, our economy is on the ballot live. The United National Congress virtual campaign live. This Thursday night, log on, tune in to the political leaders' plan to jumpstart the economy. This Thursday night, on the ballot live on this station live, 7:30 p.m. Now is the time to create 50,000 sustainable jobs. Visit uncplan2020.com. Now is the time.
Join us as we prepare to get TNT working again.
This Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. The United National Congress virtual campaign live. Now is the time.
Sorry, faster speed is not in service.
4G LTE speeds not there for you? Port your number to B-Mobile's always on 4G LTE and try 30 days of free data. Free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, free web browsing, and free roaming data. Check us online or in store.
This Friday, it's Calypso Night on Iwer Stage, featuring
I'm Shalane Hendrickson, 4 times National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago. And I am Lady Wonder, twice-time National Calypso Queen of Trinidad and Tobago. And guess what? On Friday, June 26th, we sisters will be on Iwer Stage live. Friday, Wednesday, June 26, 2020, 7 p.m. Tune in, Iowa Stage, live. Not just one queen, but two queens. You're getting twice. So hear what? Bring your snacks.
Yes.
Bring your pledge. Bring your money. Bring everything and come. You will be entertained again. Past guys, so present guys. So you might be lucky to get a touch of something fresh. On Iowa Stage, the boss, the reigning soca monarch international, Neil Iowa George. Iowa Stage, sisters, family.
Streaming live on Instagram at Iwer George, Facebook Neil Iwer George, and YouTube Iowa TV. It's Iowa Stage.
Too much throttle in your TikTok? Switch to B-Mobile. For always on 4G LTE. Get a free 30-day trial with free 25 gigabytes of data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Plus, get 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in-store.
Wondering what's for lunch or dinner? Jenny's on the Boulevard has lots of specials for you from May 11th to May 23rd. Enjoy 10% discount for groups of 5 orders or more and pickup orders of $500 or more. 10% off with valid ID, police, army, and other emergency services. 20% off all government ministry orders. 30% off desserts. Grab and go mini assorted desserts, $60. 30% off beers and fruit drinks. Free delivery on orders over $300. 10% discount for orders over $500. Free delivery plus 10% discount for orders over $1,000. Choose from our famous Chinese-style express buffet, the American menu, burgers, ribs, and more. Italian menu, pasta, and more. Opening daily between the hours of 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Call us today at 625-1807, 395-3757, or 488-8800. Takeout, curbside pickup, or delivery available. Jenny's on the Boulevard for all your Chinese, American, and Italian needs.
This is Pastor Charles from the Upper Room Ministry. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM every Wednesday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for a time of prayer and intercession. I want you to know that we are going to have a TIME time in the presence of God, lifting up our nation, lifting up our families in prayer. I'm looking forward, my God, for you to join with me. Praise God, every Wednesday, praise God, praying for our nation, praying for our families, praying for our children. Join with me every Wednesday at 12 midnight. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM. God bless you.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
Unstoppable means nothing holding you back. True mobile freedom. No buffering in your binging. No pauses in your playlists. No lag in your live streams. More instant in your Instagram and more blazing in your browsing. Unstoppable means unlimited speed. Introducing TNT's biggest mobile data plans ever from B-Mobile. More data, more speed, and more value. And always on super fast 4G LTE all the time. Visit us online, in-store, or call us on 824-8788 to level up your mobile plan today.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us. Real issues, hard talk, real talk on the street, 919 FM.
Mommy Sauce, we're back.
Yeah. Yes, Sharon.
Yeah.
What I see in two of a kind. I see like it's the same thing going, it's the same thing. I don't know if it was meant to put together to embarrass PNM people or to get them in some arrogance way they will get on. Which Karim did so good in holding his composure. He did well. And not letting this guy get in under his skin so that he could have answered. Because when I listen to Karim live too, and I hear him say that people who know him know how he would have reacted to that. But he just said, look, I had to hold my composure there and be me. And, just hold out myself and don't let this guy get under my skin because he was so ridiculous that I don't know. I don't know if it's the same thing was meant. Seeing how I hear that UNC caller did call in on the program and started ready to lambase Mr. The PRO, what's her name? For PNM. What's her name, oh God? Lizama. To lambase her. Then I said to myself, this look like a plot. What did they do with Dr. Rowley in the election and try to get him to get under his skin and have everything with banners all over the place and base and things, but they still lost. And same thing will happen. They're going to lose still. Understand? So you go ahead, do all you do. Cambridge Analytica is at work. All you have a good plus, but I don't think it will get. People don't realize. I go and have a good day.
Then I would be a great one.
Thank you very much, Mommy Sauce. All right, guys. So we're getting ready for Iwer stage on Thursday. Caller, good morning.
Hi, Miss Felix.
Yes, go ahead.
Hi. Morning, Mommy Sauce. Morning, Rowley Jr. Morning, singing Francine. Thank you, darling. Love you. Miss Felix, just to touch again on what Mr. Chan said, because PNM do things by Kivite and by magic. It's well planned. That act he spoke about, that is Act number 35 of 1971. Before that was even proclaimed. What we had under Dr. Eric Williams was a joint study that was undertaken since 1958, and it continued in 1966, where a small unit of public officers was set up in the Ministry of Finance. And coming out of their work, you'd have two major developments that resulted from that unit and the work they were doing. The division of pension, where people who never work in their life in this country at 65 could get old age pension, and of course the National Insurance Plan. And also coming out of that was a white paper on national security for Trinidad and Tobago. It was circulated to the public for comments in 1969. And out of those discussions, because it was Labour discussing with them, business and the government, coming out of that is all the social programs that we so enjoy, maternity grants, disability grants, and all those things. So when the government, the PNM government speak and do anything and make any policy, it's with everybody in mind. It's not like saying I'm going to have 5,000 jobs coming out of post-COVID, where we know the economies of the world are decimated and those things are not possible. So again, it showed the astute leadership of a doctor, Dr. Eric Eustace William, and we see the next leadership by another doctor, not discounting all the other prime ministers of PNM that went before. And going again now, it has always been said that African persons can run business. It is said on the radio. But I'll tell you, Mr. Gervais Warner, who is the CEO of Massey's Conglomerate, is a black man. So it shows that we can do successful business. And I have a list of over 60 black-owned business owners in Trinidad and Tobago, and the list is I'm still compiling. That shows that we can. They speak about don't have economic power. I don't think that is totally correct. However, we could say probably more. Because when they changed the dollar notes, the polymer, the lines that we saw, like from tongue to toko, was African persons lined up in it. And it's reported that the central bank in the first day got about $1 million back, change back. I didn't see no set of Indian or nobody standing there. And two, the money-saving banks that the Syrians and this one does borrow is we African people money in the banks that they just borrow and use for the business. They don't use us. So don't tell me we don't have economic power. Don't tell me we can't do successful business. And don't tell me PNM is the same as UNC, because it is not. They always make policies in the favor of all citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, done with consultation between the relevant people. That is why today we see on the economic recovery team that we see Mr. Annie said there, the government, the PNM government has always took all parties on board and listened to their comments and recommendations, and they would have gone out also to the public. So don't tell me there is the same at all. And African people, hold their head up high. We could do business. We running big conglomerates in this country and successful. Even the CEO of Caribbean Airlines, just before, prior to COVID-19, he would have recorded under his stewardship millions of billions of dollars in revenues when Caribbean Airlines was failing. So if you admit, young children who listening, or African children who listening, we can do business. We have economic power. We own real estate in this country. Very high, expensive, and well-valued real estate. So don't let them play that game with us. And again, I'm saying PNM and UNC are not the same. The leaders are not the same. I'm going with Felix.
Thank you very much, Jenny. Bruce, can I have a little music?
Sorry, my dear.
All right, so it's 8:44 a.m. Oh, Lord, I don't know if you just now. My phone going off, ringing off the hook. Paula, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Sharon.
Hey, Floyd for the five.
What's up?
What going
What's
on?
the flavor?
Yeah, Bruce, I playing your thing, eh? Bruce, not me.
All kind of thing with all
Bruce
you.
is Bruce.
Ogado
is right. What going on?
Let me tell you something, huh? You see exactly what I wrote in that song?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to politics, the PNM don't play with politics. So people need to really listen to the lyrics in that song, because it's exactly what's going on in this country, and these people just on games, and the sad thing is that black people like myself just fall in for it. People want to sit down on the blog, don't want to read, and just go with wherever they hear. And they're still singing this nonsense that they're not going to vote because PNM and do this, PNM and do that, they get them nothing. Like somebody owe them a favor or just to get them money. So they don't want to earn, they want to just get it in their hands and just, so the UNC was providing free money for them. So unlike that, the PNM, you have to actually work for what you need to get. And that somehow, that's not good enough for them. So you just have to continue educating them, and this for them really, you have to actually want to learn. I have an argument with my helper in the garden. That fella will just go on and on about Dr. Rowley, he can get them this, he can get them that. And you're not, and the thing about you're working for in a region, a corporation that is the PNM control and by the UNC get that job. So people really need to get our heads in the right place and just make sense. Alright, so locked onto the program listening, and all the
Thank you
best
very
to
much,
the
my
PNM
dear.
and this coming election.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
On election day, who you voting for? Who we voting?
There's a young man. There's his tuning.
Who we voting for?
Caller, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, caller. You need to lower your radio, please. Thank you.
Sorry so much. Yes, I quite agree with the last two callers. And what I feel is happening to some of the young people, they should take their phones and teach themselves. It would have programs, those smartphones, that they could learn to read. Some of them is not that they don't want to read, but they can't read, and because of pride, they wouldn't go to the little services that have where they could get to learn to read, So I think That is what is going on. And that young man yesterday, he was very disrespectful. I think he's saying he's not for UNC, but he will fit the bill very good for them. Disrespectful to Dr. Rowley, even though you don't like Dr. Rowley. As a young man, you started off, and that is how you started off. No. Kareem, you keep going, and may God bless you and continue to prosper. Bye.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Sharon and Ticket Mania.
Hey, Ticket Man.
Okay, Sharon, first thing, it have advertising for tonight, but I think they're saying 7 a.m. So I wasn't expecting all on the air right now. You understand? So why the PRO didn't check that?
Caller.
No, I am listening. And I tell you, and I tell Trinidad and Tobago, 30-11, they done start a fight. The activists fighting yesterday on the radio. I don't normally listen them on evening, you know, but I listen them. You understand? The activists fighting on the phone, on the radio yesterday. Thief don't like to see thief with a bigger bag than him. Trinidad and Tobago enjoy all day. Observe the candidate and them will start a fight too.
No, not in PNM.
No, not in PNM. I'm talking about the next side. If the activists are fighting on the radio and saying, well, who pants tighter and who playing with little boys, and you understand? That, and I find the presenter should have cut that thing off. You understand? Because that guy went on too long. That is why I like this program, Google program, and the next two programs will they take off.
They take off too.
Facts and opinion.
Caller,
and Julia Davy.
Caller, don't try to put me in no trouble, please.
No, I'm putting you in trouble. I am
don't
out
try to
here.
put me in no trouble,
I am,
please.
Okay,
Right,
I'm not putting you in.
Right.
That opinion is my opinion.
Yeah, but don't put me in no trouble.
All right, okay.
Have a
okay,
good day,
all right,
Ticket Man. Thank you very much. Good morning, Mrs. Crosby. Where's she gone? Mrs. Crosby? I don't know what's going on with this thing. Mrs. Crosby? Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
Mrs. Crosby.
Hello?
Yes,
Sharon. Sharon, I'm going to turn you on the phone and my radio out. Hello?
I don't understand.
Let me see.
Mrs. Crosby? You hearing
and
us?
Bruce, morning. You hearing me?
Yes, go ahead.
And Sharon?
Go ahead, Mrs. Crosby.
Yes, I'm answering you. You want me to talk?
Go ahead.
Okay, then I didn't realize that. I thought you were not hearing me. Listen to me, Sharon. I heard an ad on the airwaves about making Trinidad working again, whatever it is. But whoever is saying so, I don't know, like they leave out the word instead of working, they must be wanting to say great again. But what I'm saying, that since 2015 and the end of 2015, December, and 2016, Trinidad start back to work. Since that time, because a few years before that time, I don't know what it was. It wasn't working, it wasn't functioning. I can't say what I see development or anything. And it's since 2016 to now, Trinidad start back to work because it used to work before 2010. So I can't understand what they're talking about working again. I don't know if they want to sit down and come in whatever it was in the day when the time comes. And then another thing again I heard, a young man saying how in some protests, the Minister for Security, Xiao should move and step down. But what I want to know is if it's a child that really came out to protest against who died, or if it's politics they were trying to play. Like, I don't know if Mrs. Xiao could go into children's home and direct the parents how to train them that they wouldn't use guns. Guns they make to eat rice, knife and fork. It's a knife and fork to eat with. Guns make to kill. So I don't know where Mr. Xiao could prevent them, and if it's from home they have to learn not to use that thing. So he, as a young man, he best to get his qualities in order. Okay?
Thank you.
I had something else, but oh Lord. Yeah. Anyhow. Yes, we go talk again next time.
All right, my darling.
Trinidad start working back. A good thing Dr. Rowley came in to start working in the country. Everybody could see what he's doing with the government money. Okay, he had to go and run live sport and send money to Dubai and to get water treatment plant and working and coming into work whatever days, or 2 days a week and all of that. So we can't run a country so. Okay, so I don't know what working they're going to start to work with. Okay, take care, bye.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Crosby. All right, guys, so it's 8:53. We got to leave in a while. I want to get, and it's 5 minutes. We have 2 more minutes, yeah? I want to get embarrassed. Next thing the ads come upon me when I'm talking. So, caller.
Yeah.
Go ahead quickly.
All right. Solar system. You see, if the aluminum smelter plant was running, we'd have been able to build all those panels. If you understand what I'm saying, because all the solar and all the wind energy instruments are made from aluminum, and the smelter plant would have been a good investment right now for Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, so this is where we got to leave it. The word for today is fate. I am blessed with a rightly directed fate. I have faith that is never in question. What may be in question, however, is where that fate is placed. Words of doubt, fear, or wrong, or worry, significant or negative fate, and are the opposite to positive, hopeful expectation. I catch myself and refocus my energy into affirmative, constructive thinking. I center myself and remember that with constructive thinking or with God, all things are possible. When I notice improved circumstances, my faith continues to build. But even when I do not see evidence, I still believe. If I am tempted to doubt, I resolve to keep the faith. I keep my mind open to possibilities, thinking and envision all good things. I believe in the love, the activity, and the presence of God in all situations. I am continuously blessed with rightly directed faith. Jesus said to him, if you are able, all things can be done for the one who believes. Mark 9:23. Trinidad and Tobago, this is where we got to leave it for today. Talk to you tomorrow morning. Please, God, we're gone. Ciao.